Hi there and welcome to this new video. So today's video is all about rhomboid pain, how to settle the pain, and also how to get long-term relief. So if you are experiencing the pain right now, or if you are getting this pain once in a while, it really affects your life and it affects your day, affects your movement, I want to help you with this video. I'm going to be including some really great ways to release this muscle and also how to strengthen the back muscle, the thoracic spine area to help you avoid this pain in the future. And I'm also going to be adding some tips to help you sleep better without getting this pain. So rhomboid pain is also referred to as inner scapular pain. So the pain is really uncomfortable, but it also really annoying because it affects all of the upper body area and also your neck. You're not able to rotate your head, and it can also radiate all the way to your arms. The pain is felt between the shoulder blade area and the spine. And when we are going through these spasms, even breathing can be really difficult. I have experienced this pain before, so I know how it feels like. Once you get it, like even things like sitting on the couch with the laptop, it becomes very uncomfortable. So it does affect your life, and posture plays a role here. So I do want to help you sort this pain as fast as possible. So the rhomboid minor and the rhomboid major, they make up the rhomboid muscle group. So these are two muscles and they're part of the shoulder girdle, and they really help to stabilize the shoulder muscle group. And the muscles that are deep into the trapezius. So when we are working on the rhomboid, we are also going to be working on the trapezius muscle, which also gets tight. And when the rhomboids are spasming, that whole area feels tight anyway. So I like to just release that whole area, including the upper trapezius, the middle trapezius, and working on the rhomboids as well. So because of the location of this muscle, it can be a little bit hard to do it with the foam roller, although I will show you how. But my favorite way to release the rhomboid is with a small massage ball, because I feel like it can get deep into the muscle and really work on the trigger points. And also we can do the release standing, and you can take this with you to work, and you can also work on it in your office. You're gonna take the massage ball, or you can also use a tennis ball, and you're gonna place it behind you. Of course, you don't wanna be on the spine, but you want to be in between the spine and the shoulder blade area. So right here. So bring your arm forward and to the side to open up the mid-back. And then roll up and down, side to side. And notice if there's any knots in there. When you're feeling an area that's like a knot, that's a trigger point, and you just want to press on it with the massage ball, putting your weight down and stay in there for a little bit. About 10 to 20 seconds, and then you can move up and down. So it's usually good to just, as I said, work on that whole area, targeting the middle trapezius as well. And also you can move up a little more. You can place the roller a little bit higher and work on the upper trapezius. So again, it would be really difficult to do this with the foam roller, especially for the upper trapezius. So that's why I like this. And notice if this makes it feel better. Usually I always feel improvements when I do this with the massage ball. And don't forget to also do the other side to keep things balanced. I start by bringing my hands together, my arms together. This helps to target the rhomboids. They're really deep into the trapezius. And just roll up and down. Focus on that mid-back area. Let that roller go deep in there. And then I place my hands behind my head, and I just kind of go into that extension You can again bring your elbows together here. All right, so I like to do some mobility exercises for the thoracic spine. So we're gonna be doing two main exercises. I like to do the open book rotation exercise either on the floor or on the wall. So you can do the wall version if you're at work, for example. And I also like to do the rotations on the mat. So you can do the open book here, like against the wall. So you're just gonna lunge. You're gonna straighten up your arms and open up, rotate, and back. And you can rotate out as far back as you'd like or as you're comfortable with. Back. While we're on all fours, you want to grab one hand and stretch it out below the other one and just lengthen the mid-back area. You can feel a really good stretch in the thoracic spine area. So when we are experiencing pain, we want to take it slow with all the stretches and the mobility. I only like to do 1 or 2 stretches, including mobility exercises, and I like to focus more on strengthening exercises because that's what helps stabilize the area. And for the long term, we want to be stabilizing the shoulder girdle. We want to be fixing any weaknesses and doing exercises to restore the posture. You want to have your shoulder blades on the wall, core engaged, avoid overarching. So bring your lower abs in, keeping your spine stable. We're gonna have our hands like that. And most importantly, you want all this area touching the wall. We're gonna slide our arms up and down while keeping the upper back always on the wall. And I understand that this may not be possible, so just try your best. Try to keep your shoulder blades on the wall, the shoulders touching the wall, your arms, the elbows, and the hands. Up and down. And so this is what it should look like. You should have your arms up, and then as you're going down, they should go into that W. So this is a really great activation for the external rotators, the rotator cuff muscles, which help to stabilize the shoulders. So just a few repetitions of this exercise. Don't overdo it so that you don't fatigue your muscles. So about 7 to 10 repetitions is enough. You can take a break, you can repeat another set, and that should be enough, especially when you are still in pain or feeling more weakness in that area. Another great exercise is the bend pull apart. This exercise is really amazing for not only opening up the chest, but also strengthening the upper back, the mid back, and strengthening those areas. So you will hold the band in front of you and keep the shoulders down, and you just want to pull apart. Make sure the movement is coming from the back, so you're using your back muscles to pull and back. Stable back. Just a few repetitions and you can really feel your back working. There are a lot of exercises that help target that area, to strengthen that area. I will be including a few here. And remember that we want to have the release for that relief, for releasing trigger points. Always think about the exercises as a way for you to build strength, improve your posture so that you can reach long-term relief. All right, so let's talk about sleep. So obviously sleep is really important to help restore your muscular and nervous system. But when we are experiencing pain, we're not getting good sleep, and the sleep posture can actually make the pain really bad. Many times, especially with trapezius pain, we notice that we can wake up with the pain. So just sleeping with the wrong posture, using the wrong pillow, so things like that. The reason for that is because any repetitive movement or prolonged movement can affect muscle tension. So because we're sleeping for 5, 6, 7 hours in the same position, and every day, that can really affect the posture. So one of the things that helped me deal with all of the chronic trapezius pain, the neck pain, and the rhomboid pain is just making sure that I'm not using a very high pillow. And I know this is subjective and you may not find it comfortable to use a lower pillow, but I have noticed that when I keep my spine in that neutral position, it really helps me. It helps me avoid pain for many years. Try to get a lower pillow, a soft low pillow where your spine is in that neutral position, or at least that you're not pushing your head high that much. Notice if that makes a difference. Another tip about sleeping is whenever I'm experiencing pain in the rhomboid area, when I place a pillow in front of me and then I hug the pillow. So when I do that, it really helps me avoid rotating my shoulders forward because I'm a side sleeper. So if you sleep on the side, having a pillow in front of you will stabilize the shoulder, take the load off the shoulder, and also avoid the rhomboid from over lengthening. So try that. And I know you may be using a lot of pillows, but if it helps, why not? Just add another pillow in front of you and hug the pillow. And if you want to get more tips about sleeping posture for lower back pain as well, I do have a video that I made specifically for sleep. So I'll put the link here and also below the video. And the final tip I want to add is using an acupressure mat. I have been using it very consistently. It's one of the only tools that I kept up with for long-term kind of relief. And I find that it really helps to release all the tension that I build up in my back, especially after sitting for a long day. You feel like your back is tense and tight. So lying on the acupressure mat really helps to improve circulation It helps with inflammation, and it also helps release tension. So that's something you can use before you go to bed, because I do find that it really improves sleep as well. So I hope these tips today will help you get some relief, and try the exercises and try the release techniques. I also have some resources for trapezius pain, rhomboid pain that I put below, and I have an amazing program as well that can help you get it long-term relief that is specific to the shoulder and upper back pain, called trapezius control, and I've included a lot of deep spinal flexion exercises and a lot of exercises to help strengthen and stabilize the shoulder girdle and the rotator cuff muscles as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.